From the Splash Media Studios deep in the heart of Texas, this is the Business Video Executive Briefing Series on TMC Net. I'm your host, Steve Onderhaar. Joining us this time is Dave Stoner, President and Chief Executive Officer of Viewcast, a leading provider of technology that enables the capture and management of online video. Welcome, Dave.
Pleased to be here, Steve.
Now, Viewcast has made a lot of progress in the past couple of years in extending the scope of its video solutions for the marketplace. For those who haven't had an update on Viewcast recently, tell us how you're positioning the company today.
Well, Steve, most people now have seen video on the internet, video on a website, and generally Viewcast is involved in the production of that content and the management of that content for delivery to the web. Historically, we've been known for live video encoding and delivery. Today, we've added on-demand content production capability and management to that portfolio.
Now, all those solutions become increasingly relevant in today's environment. We're really getting to a point where video is everywhere. It's ubiquitous. It's all around us. Tell us about how the changing landscape of video. Now, you've been at Viewcast for 14, nearly 15 years now. Tell us about the changing landscape of video and how that impacts the types of solutions that you're bringing to the marketplace and what you see as the most important evolution in video taking place today.
Well, it's always been part of our culture, Steve, to deliver content to all kinds of devices in all kinds of formats over broadband and mobile networks. But with the proliferation of end devices, new handheld devices, mobile phones, various pieces of technology that people can use to consume content wherever and whenever they choose, this feeds very well into Viewcast's core capabilities. So we can encode content, multiple bit rates, multiple formats, targeted at different devices, and support that broad distribution of content wherever and whenever customers want to see it.
Now, we're seeing video beginning to emerge as something more than just a medium. It's moving, as in our research, interactive media strategies, we're looking a lot at issues related to the use of video in the corporate sector. What areas are you focusing on, or is it the entire world of video?
It is a lot of different applications, Steve. We sell content productions solutions to broadcasters, to enterprises, government agencies, educational institutions, a very broad range of customers who have content that they wanted to deliver to those broad audiences. And as you mentioned, this is becoming much more mainstream. Video is becoming just another data type that needs to be managed in corporate enterprise environments.
So with the scope of your solutions expanding, talk about the value of having a near end-to-end solution from a single vendor as opposed to maybe an organization that maybe need to cherry pick from a variety of different vendors. What are the advantages to having a single platform provider?
That is really a differentiating factor for us versus many of the competitors we face in the marketplace. Customers really today are looking for turnkey solutions. They want supported solutions from a vendor that they can trust, that they can use across the board for all of their video production and delivery needs. And we're able to offer that with combinations of live and on-demand content production tools.
So as we look at the future of video, we're talking about how it's become more ubiquitous, but take a look in your crystal ball for a final question over the next 5-10 years or so. What should both media companies and business organizations that are looking at the implementation of video communications capabilities, what should they be thinking about when they're considering an investment in the technology? What issues are paramount for those purchase consideration, in that purchase consideration process? What should people be thinking about before they spend money on video technology?
Well, I think that's becoming much more clear today. Really, this has become a question of coming up with the right return on investment model. What is the business value of video? Many different models have emerged. It's very clear how that payback happens. Many of our customers are using it for training, for both internal and external communication, in the enterprise, CEO communication, marketing presentations, training, and so forth. All of those are clearly justifiable based on a pure return on investment calculation. But as we go forward, the proliferation of broadband video and mobile so that content can be delivered anywhere and everywhere is really the key factor. You can get content where you need it.
That's all the time we have for this edition of the Business Video Executive Briefing Series. Dave, thanks for joining us this time.
Thank you, Steve.
Be sure to join us again next time for more insight from another thought leader in the business video sector. For interactive media strategies in the Business Video Executive Briefing Series on TMC Net, I'm Steve Onderhaar. Thanks for your time.